Hey kids, today we are going to cook some eggs on Mr. M's cooking show. First, we have to get the ingredients. As you can see here, we have 2 eggs, we have some milk, some melted butter, a little bit of salt, and just a touch of pepper. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna crack these eggs into our bowl. Now what you want to do when you crack the eggs is make sure that there's no shells in your bowl, because it's not very nice eating shells, even though it has a little bit of calcium in it. So that is the first egg. Now let's see if we can make it 2 for 2. Oh, absolutely smashed that egg. But as we can see, there is no shells in those eggs, so we are good to go there. Next thing we are going to do is we are going to whisk the eggs to make sure that they're fully whisked and incorporated. So it's going to look a little bit like this. Next thing you want to do is we have about a tablespoon of milk, and so we're going to pour that in, as well as probably about a tablespoon, half a tablespoon of butter. There we go. The rest of the butter we're going to have is for the pan. So once you put the milk and the butter in the eggs, you want just a touch of salt. Not too much. And just a little bit of pepper. Some people don't like pepper, so if you don't like pepper, probably shouldn't put it in there. So just a half a teaspoon or less of pepper. Once you put all your ingredients in there, then you can stir it up again. And make sure you stir enough so that all of the ingredients are put together and incorporated so it looks like one smooth egg recipe. So this is what my eggs look like after I've stirred everything. Now we're going to go and we're going to heat up our pan. Make sure that you have a parent watching you while you do this next step, because we don't want anyone to burn themselves, because that will hurt. So you want to get your mom and dad to help you turn it on, or get them just to turn it on for you so that you don't get burned. And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn it to about medium low. That way, when the eggs cook, they cook slowly and you don't tend to burn the eggs as quickly. Because I know for myself, I've had a bit of trouble burning my eggs in the past. So, as we wait for the pan to heat up, we are going to put a little bit of butter in the pan so that the eggs don't stick to the pan. So I'm going to swish around the butter so that nothing sticks. And once your parent tells you that it's hot enough to put the eggs in, then you're going to have them help you pour your eggs into the pan. So once we have the pan heated up, and you will notice that the butter will start boiling or bubbling, and that's when you know that the pan is hot enough. Once that's happened, you go and you pour in your egg mixture, making sure that you get all the nice, delicious egg from the bowl. And then once that's happened, you want to consistently stir your eggs while they're in the pan. This way, none of the eggs stick to the pan. As you continue stirring, you'll see that the egg will slowly start becoming a solid rather than a liquid, and will start forming into the scrambled eggs that we all know and love to eat. It doesn't take very long for the eggs to start cooking, as this process only takes about 2 or 3 minutes. As we see already, the eggs are starting to form into the scrambled eggs we know, and it's only been about 30 seconds. Continue stirring until you see the consistency or the kind of scrambled eggs that you like. See how I'm continuously stirring and folding these eggs in order to make sure that they come out nice and fluffy so that they maximize the deliciousness. So we are almost done with the eggs here as they become nice and fluffy. They've turned from a liquid into more of a solid. And once you feel like the eggs are cooked to perfection, which again should only take a minute or two, then you can transfer it to a plate. Now that my eggs have fully cooked and they smell amazing, we're gonna put it on our plate so that we can eat. So get your mom and dad or guardian to do this part for you, because this is probably the easiest way to get burned. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna take the pan, first off, turn off the heat. Then they're gonna take the pan and they're gonna pour all that deliciousness of the eggs onto the plate. Making sure they scrape up all the eggs that they can. Now, once the eggs have cooled down a bit, because you don't want to burn your tongue, then you can do the best part of cooking anything, which is eating your delicious food. That tastes amazing. Thank you for watching Cooking with Mr. M. See you on the next round.